whiteboard. Now, before I give you the formula of RK second order and RK fourth order, let's recall the formula of Euler's method. And we already have created computer program for this method, Euler's method. So what we are doing in Euler's method, actually, first we are calculating the value of K. K is given by this H into F of Xn comma Yn. Then using this K value, we are updating the value of Y, and it is given by this Yn plus 1 is equal to Yn plus K. So we are adding this value K to update the value of Y. So this K factor is calculated by this formula, H into F of Xn Yn. And to update the value of X, this is the formula Xn plus 1 is equal to Xn plus H, where H is called the step size. Right? So these 3 points are there when you are dealing with Euler's method. And the same thing we have used in our computer program. First, we have put the line for calculation of K. Then we are updating the value of X and Y. And then we are printing the output. So this is something about Euler's method, for which we already have the computer program. Now let's talk about RK second order and RK fourth order. So RK second order and here we'll talk about RK fourth order. So what are the formula in RK second order? Just like Euler's method, in Euler's method we are using single factor K to update the value of Y. But in RK second order, instead of using single factor, we are using two factors, K1 and K2. And using K1 and K2, we will calculate the value of K. And by this value of K, we will update the value of Y. So since we are using two factors here, that's why it is called second order. Similarly, when we'll talk about RK fourth order, in RK fourth order, you will have four factors, K1, K2, K3, and K4. And using those four factors, we will update the value of Y. So let me tell you about the formula. So the factor K1 in RK second order is given by this. K1 is equal to H into F of Xn comma Yn. So as you can see, the value of K in the Euler method and the value of K1 in RK second order, they are given by same formula, H into F of Xn Yn. Then we have one more factor K2. K2 is given by this. It is H into F of, here we'll have Xn plus H, comma, Yn plus K1. So the value of K1, which we have calculated here, that will be used for calculation of K2. And once we have K1 and K2, we can get the value of K by this formula. It is K1 plus K2 divided by 2. So whatever K1 and K2 you have, you add them and you divide it by 2. So you will get the value of K. And after getting value of K, again, just like Euler's method, we will update the value of X and Y by this relation. Yn plus 1 is equal to Yn plus K. Right? It is similar to Euler's method. And again, for X value, it will be Xn plus 1 is equal to Xn plus H. So again, it is similar to the Euler's method. So as you can see, the formula of updating X and Y, it is similar to Euler's method. But the process of calculation of K will be different here. That means when we are changing Euler's method to RK second order, we just need to change this part. Right? Because the other part is same. There is no change in the other part. So we just need to update this part and that's it. Your Euler's method code will convert to RK second order. Right? So this is the formula of RK second order. Now let's talk about RK fourth order. Let's see what is the formula of RK fourth order. In RK fourth order, we will have four different factors, K1, K2, K3, and K4. Now let's see what are the formulas of K1, K2, K3, K4. So K1 is given by this. K1 is equal to H into f of xn comma yn. So as you can see, K1 formula is same just like RK second order. So it is similar to RK second. Then K2 is given by this. K2 is equal to H into f of xn plus h by 2 comma yn plus k1 by 2. So whatever value of k1 we have calculated here, that value will be used here to calculate k2, but we will use k1 by 2 here instead of k1. Similarly, k3 is given by this formula, h into f of xn plus h by 2 comma, now this will be yn plus k2 by 2. That means to calculate the value of K3, we will use the value of K2. And finally, the K4 value is given by this, H into F of Xn plus H, comma, Yn plus K3. So here for K4, we won't have division by 2. And division by 2 is only for K2 and K3. But for K4, we will simply take Xn plus H, comma, Yn plus K3. So these are the four factors for RK fourth order, and using these four factors, we will calculate the value of K. So your K value will be given by this formula. K is equal to, it is K1 plus 2 times K2 plus 2 times K3 plus K4, and this total will be divided by 6. So 1 upon 6, K1 plus 2K2 plus 2K3 plus K4. This is the relation for calculation of K. And once we have the value of K, the other part is same, just like Euler method in RK second order. We will update Y value like this. Yn plus 1 is equal to Yn plus K, and Xn plus 1 is equal to Xn plus K. So again, when you are updating RK second order program to RK fourth order, you just need to change this part. Rest of the part of program will be same. So by making few changes, few minor changes, you can easily convert one program to another. Right? So these are the formulas which you can use for your reference. Now I request all of you to take a screenshot of this, because when you will convert RK second order to RK fourth order, you will be needing this formula. So if you don't have a theory book with you, please take a screenshot so that you can use it. If you have theory book available with you, then you have these formulas with you in your theory book. But if you don't have, then take a screenshot for your reference. So quickly take a screenshot. And let me know in the chat box once it is done, so we can continue further. Okay, so I hope this screenshot is done now. Now let me take you to the Euler's method, and we'll try to convert that program to RK second order. So let's go to C program. Yeah, this is the C program which we created last time for Euler's method. So again, similar kind of programming will be there for RK second order, but just few changes will be there in terms of K1 and K2. Because in Euler's method, we are using a single factor K, but in RK second order, we are using K1 and K2 both. So accordingly, we have to change it. So first, before we make any change to this program, we'll save this program by a new name. So let me use the option save as, so that we can save it with a new name. So I'm using the option save as, and I'm saving this program by a new name, RK second. Right? And save. So we have saved the Euler's method code with a new name, RK second, and now we'll make the respective changes. So which changes we have to make? The very first change will be here in line number 9. As you can see in line number 9, we have a variable here K. Because in Euler's method, we just need a single factor K, But in RK second order, we have two factors, K1 and K2. And using K1 and K2, we are calculating the value of K. Right? That means in this section, in where we are defining the variables, we need to introduce K1 and K2 here. Because in Euler's method, we don't have K1, K2. But in RK second order, we have. So we need to introduce K1 and K2 here. So let me write K1, comma, K2. As you can see, we have introduced K1 and K2 here because we need them in RK second order. So this is our change number 1. We need to introduce K1 and K2 here. Now similarly, when you are converting RK second order to RK fourth order, you also need to introduce K3 and K4. Because in RK fourth order, we have 4 factors, K1, K2, K3 and K4. So when you are converting second order to fourth order, you also need to introduce K3 and K4. But here we are doing it for second order, so we just need to take K1 and K2. So that will be your change number 1 in line number 9. After doing this change, we directly need to go for while loop. Now inside while loop, here we are calculating the value of K by Euler's formula. Now this part we need to change as per the formula of RK second order. Now in RK second order, how we are calculating K1 and K2? K1 is, let's go to whiteboard. What is K1 here? K1 is H into f of xn yn. Now in our computer program, we are representing xn and yn by x and y. So instead of x and yn, we will have x and y here. So K1 is given by this h into f of x comma y. So in our computer program, this h into f of x comma y is actually the value of K1. So that is the value of K1. Now we need to define K2 here. So K2 is equal to, now what is the formula of K2? K2 is given by this h into f of xn plus h comma yn plus K1. Now instead of xn and yn, we will use x and y in our computer program. So your K2 will go like this. K2 is equal to h into f of into bracket x plus h comma y plus K1 and a semicolon. So this way we have defined K2 here. And after K2, now we need to calculate K. What is K? K is given by K1 plus K2 divided by 2. So accordingly, we have to take K equal to K1 plus K2 divided by 2 and a semicolon. So these 3 changes we have to make. We have to define K1, we have to define K2, and using K1 and K2, we have to calculate K. Then rest of the part will be same. No need to make any changes in the other lines. So what changes we have made here? We have, for the first change will be in line number 9. We have introduced K1 and K2. Then inside the while loop, we have defined K1 and K2 first. And then using K1 and K2, we are calculating the value of K. So we have added 3 new lines here in the while loop. And in line number 9, we have introduced K1 and K2. Similarly, when you are converting RK second order program to RK fourth order, you need to use K3 and K4 also. So using that formula, you define K3 and K4 in your computer program, and then you calculate your value of K. Again, rest of the part will be same. No need to change anything. Just you introduce K1, K2, K3, K4, and then you calculate K. Right? So that's the thing you are going to do in RK fourth order. So now we have made all the changes for RK second order. Now let's try to run this program and let's see what output we have. So again, we'll use the same program or same function which we have used for Euler's method, 1 plus y square. Let's see what output we have. So let's run this. So we don't have any errors. Now, as far as I remember, for this function 1 plus y square, the x0 value is 0. The y0 value is 1. For xn is the last point. Let's keep last point 0.5. So there will be 5 x values and 5 y values in our output. And let's take h equal to 0.1. So when I press enter, as you can see, this is the output value. For 0.1, we have 1.22. For 0.2, it is 1.5, and so on. So we have 5 x values here and 5 y values. So this is the solution of differential equation with the help of RK second order. So as you can see, the program is working correctly and we are getting the output here. So now I request all of you to take a screenshot of this program, RK second order, for your reference. Please take a screenshot of this. Quickly take a screenshot. Okay, I hope this screenshot is done. Now what you people need to do, you already have the Euler's program available with you. We completed Euler's code last time in previous session. So you get that Euler's program, save it by a new name RK second order, and then you make the changes which we have discussed here. Now once those changes are done, you run your program, but instead of taking function 1 plus y square, try to take a example from your classwork. Right, you already have many examples in your classwork. Take any example from your classwork, and accordingly you change your function and your input values, and then you run your program and match your output with your answer, so that you can check whether your program is working correctly or not. And the benefit of doing this will be everybody will have different output if you choose examples from classwork, because everybody need to choose different example, so everybody will have different output, and that output you need to keep in your practical file. Right? So this is the first thing which you need to do. You make RK second order program from Euler's method. You run that program, validate by a numerical example from your classwork, and once that part is done, then you need to change RK second order program to RK fourth order. You already have the formula here on the whiteboard. You have already taken the screenshot for this formula. So using that formula, you make the necessary changes in RK second order and you convert it to RK fourth. And once the changes are done, again you run that program and validate by a numerical example from classwork. Right? And once both the practicals are done, your today's task is over. Right? So this is your today's task. So please start working on this. And once your task is done, you let me know in the chat box. I'm waiting for your replies. So start doing it. And if you still have any doubt or query, I'm here. You can ask me anytime.
Hello sir, our program is done.